going on YouTube? Fitness Kensho here. Now today I wanted to give you guys a tutorial on something that I see very frequently in the gym. Like, let's say your first day in the gym and you know what, you have no idea what you're doing, but you've been on Instagram, you've been watching a cover, maybe reading a couple fitness magazines, and you've heard of the deadlift, so you wanted to try it out. Now you see the biggest guy in the gym deadlifting like maybe 500 pounds, and you're like, damn, you know what, I want to get to that weight as well. So you start off deadlifting right away. Now the deadlift is a compound movement, and what makes it a compound movement because there's several different muscle groups that go into effectively performing a deadlift. Now two things that I see completely wrong right off the bat when people deadlift. Number one, people deadlift and they solely rely so much on their lower back strength. And what do I mean? Like, for example, someone will deadlift and as soon as they pull it off the ground, their legs extend and the weight is still on the ground or close to the ground, and what usually relies on moving this weight is going to be your lower back. Now that is fine if you're doing like stiff-legged deadlifts off the ground and you're trying to specifically target mostly your lower back. But if, let's say for example, you're not really planning on doing that, and when the weight actually gets heavier, that's where it becomes a little bit dangerous. That's where it becomes to the point where you're putting so much strain on your back that's where you kind of can pull something and definitely get hurt. So the deadlift is a very effective exercise to perform for gaining strength and testing your strength, but it is also one of those ones that are one of the most easiest to get injured if form is not properly executed. The second thing that I see wrong is when people round out their back a little bit. So they're not looking up straight, their chest is not up, and they round out their back, and pretty much they're not engaging their core whatsoever. So or their lower back. Now the proper way to execute it, because again, the way you want to load up the weight on the deadlift is going to be your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back, and your core as well too. Let me add that as well. I usually tell people lower back, glutes, and hamstrings, but we're going to throw in the core there as well, just because that's why you have to tighten up your core in order to move the weight with whichever repetition. So key points to remember: always get down to about a 45 degree, like a 90 degree angle, kind of like if you were going to squat. If you can get that low, that's fine. Some people don't have that hip mobility or that hip flexion available. So if you're one of those, just try to get as low as possible so that you get help from your hamstrings and your glutes. Two, always keep that chest up. Keeping the chest up will engage that lower back. So chest up all the time, so that and also breathing. Breathing is very important when especially when that weight gets real heavy. I always tell people to kind of hold their breath a little bit, so take a deep breath in, and that's going to cause your core to tighten up and engage a little bit more, and that's how you're going to keep everything tight here. When it comes to these powerlifting movements, especially the squats and the deadlifts, you want to keep this tight. This has to be tight. This is how do I put it? It's kind of like that foundation. So if this is not tight and this is not strong, your core area, your squat or your deadlift could break. So core is very important. So again, chest up all the time to engage that lower back. If you want, look up straight or look at the ceiling if you want, whatever helps. I kind of look straight in the mirror at myself, and that helps me keep my head up at all times so I don't round out my back and get to about at least 90 degrees to engage the glutes and the hamstrings. All right. So if you guys like this type of video, because I'm thinking of different exercises that I see a lot of people in the gym doing incorrectly, and it's not because I'm trying to be a jerk and I want to correct everybody. I think that I'm right. I just know that, doing stuff incorrectly, one, it's you're not going to get the most gains out of the exercise. That's not even number one, but that's one of the reasons. Number one is that you're going to prevent injury. Injury to get injured from lifting weights? You know, people usually when people go to the gym, they want to kind of like brag, like, hey, you know, I've been going to the gym, and they want to show off their body. Who wants to show off either, I don't know, sprained muscle or lower back, or maybe you broke a bone while working out? Like, that's something that shouldn't happen at all if you practice proper form. Alright, so again, you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what exercises you guys want me to cover next, so I can perform them the incorrect way and then the correct way as well, to make sure that you're doing the exercises the correct way. And if you guys been following me on Instagram, the last thing I wanted to mention, follow me on Instagram, which you guys should be, because I post a lot of useful information for everyone. But you might have already heard that I already changed my my training program and my diet plan. I've added carbs, and I created a training program called GAINZ in order to just kind of accelerate a little bit more muscle growth than what the program I was using when I was cutting down. So I should have that available to everyone for free. Yeah, you ain't got to pay anything. It's going to be free on www.fitnesskensho.com at my website. I'm going to pretty much put it under the shop area and just add it to the cart, and you'll just check out with no payment, obviously. So it should be there detailed as far as the splits that I'm doing. I train 7 days a week, so the split that I'm gonna be uploading for advanced lifters is gonna be 7 days a week. If you can't handle that, there's gonna be a split for beginners towards the end, and I'll probably make it anywhere between, I think I'll make it 5 days a week with 2 days off for rest. And then you guys can follow with the program and see if you guys can get the same results or similar to what I'm gonna get in the next in the next 3 months or so. All right, so it is gonna be filled with pictures and everything. So if you have no idea what the exercise I'm talking about, I'm gonna try my best to either Google some pictures or take pictures of myself performing the exercises if I can't find good examples to provide for you guys. All right. So again, if you like the video, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.